So my name is Tracey Valk. I'm a senior leader here at Epicure, and honestly, this is how I run my business. I work from home. I have 2 younger kids. Essentially, I run my business by preparing meals for them and sharing it either like this in cooking classes or in my cooking group. I generally go live when I'm cooking dinner. I share recipes. I share when there's specials or products that are, leaving the catalog as well as coming into the catalog. So it's a great place to follow your consultant and just stay in tune with everything going on in Epicure. What I love in my community group is that many of my customers share what they're making with Epicure, and it really makes for a great community of moms, working moms, single moms. There's definitely some men in there, but they're not quite as active, and I'm working on that. But really, it's just anyone and everyone who needs to cook dinner and feed themselves or their family, which is really all of us, right? What I am sharing is Epicure. Epicure is actually it'll be 25 years next year for the company in Canada, 1 full year now in the US. And what I love about this company is it is a women-led company. It was a mom who started it. Her daughter is now the CEO. It's still in the family, and everything is made right here and manufactured in Canada in Victoria, BC. We are a company that really and essentially helps you get dinner on the table fast with healthy ingredients, without all the fuss. And I hope that with my demo tonight, you'll see this is essentially how I get dinner on the table every night of the week for myself and my family. Right now during COVID, it seems like I have a little bit more time because we're not running to skiing or lacrosse or gymnastics. But essentially, it's always been the same. I can put dinner on the table usually in less than 15 or 20 minutes max. And it's thanks to the cookware that I'm going to show you tonight and our amazing seasonings. This is what we're going to make tonight. The crispy and crunchy lettuce wraps. This is one of our new meal solutions, and it's featured in our 3 weeks of dinner collection, which is what I'm going to talk a little bit about tonight because I think it's a great package, whether you are brand new to Epicure and you want to try a bunch of things, or you're a seasoned customer and you just want, a great selection of easy and quick dinners. You simply open our package, add in a few whole food ingredients that are your favorites. I tend to add in my kids' favorite vegetables and proteins just so there's no complaining at dinner time, and it's ready fast. I make most of our dishes vegan. I'm making meat tonight for my husband, so he's excited. And many of the packaged bases themselves are a vegan blend. So for people who are dairy-free and don't want the animal products, you can customize that way. We are sodium and sugar conscious with hundreds of products that are completely sodium and sugar-free. So, just those good, wholesome ingredients, completely whole foods, no artificial colors, no gluten, no nuts. So great for people with dietary restrictions and just someone who doesn't want to read labels anymore. I know exactly what's in it. I know it's whole food ingredients, and I know that I'm going to be able to just customize the meal as I want. I'm showing everything in the steamer in the microwave tonight because that's how I cook, and that's how I like to show the demos, simply because it saves so much time. If you wanted to make this dish, for example, in a frying pan or your wok on the stove, absolutely, everything can be made however you like. 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. It went in for 7 minutes, and I added some of our vegetable broth seasoning. And this is what it looks like after 7 minutes. I need to fluff it with a fork and leave the lid on while I cook the rest of the dinner, and that's it. My kids can use this. My son makes many, many meals in here by himself, and he's 10. So that's step 1. you put it cut side in, and watch how much juice comes out. You should be able to see this well against my black shirt. So this is a half of a lime. Look at that. Actually, don't even need to squeeze it all the way because that's gonna be too much. In our rectangular steamer, I'm gonna pop the lid on and I'm going to put this in the microwave for 3 minutes. You mash it, you let it cool, and you have jam. It's perfect, okay? So this, our luscious lemon curd. It is phenomenal. This would not be keto. It does have sugar in it. But if you want to hear the ingredients, listen to this. Organic cane sugar, organic lemon powder, organic rice, organic lemon juice, organic lemon oil, cornstarch, and citric acid. So much healthier for you than this type of filling at the grocery store. So you dump this into your steamer, and yes, I have multiple steamers, in case you're wondering. I've got 3 eggs here. Now, I'm also going to try and work on an egg-free dessert here with this. I just haven't tried it out. I'm thinking maybe some applesauce or mashed bananas might work, but I don't quite know yet. So I didn't want to test it on the video tonight. So I'm just gonna go with the recipe. Half a cup of water. Now, if you can see, these are little prep bowls. They come with silicone lids, so they're great for storing things, but they also have measurements on them. So I love just using it as a little measuring cup. Simply whisk this, and the package says you microwave uncovered on high for 2 minutes. And then really, because everything depends on the heat and the strength of your microwave. So and then you add 30 seconds at a time until it gets thick, right? It's gonna turn into a curd. And what I've done with this, I'll post this recipe tomorrow morning. I made these into frozen lemon gluten-free bars. I made this beautiful almond crust and popped it into our petite pan with the little sections. And then I put the curd on top, froze them, popped them out, and they were like these just delicious, tart, beautiful little lemon squares that were super healthy for you, all whole food ingredients, no refined sugars or anything like that. And even if you don't care about that, I can promise you, if anyone's here who's had our ingredient or our food before, let everyone know, like, this doesn't taste like what you would think healthy food tastes like, that doesn't have the sodium and doesn't have all the additives and things like that. Things taste delicious, and to be honest, what I find is this lemon one, for example, tastes so good and lemony because it's real lemon, right? Instead of artificial. Okay, so in here I have our main dish, which is going to be our crispy and crunchy lettuce wrap filling, and it's simply a pound of, I think it's actually 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. What you do, get your package. Now, all of our jars, meal packs come with recipes on the back. However, what you can also do is you can go onto, if you're a customer of mine, you go onto my website and you could type in, for example, ground turkey, and Epicure will pop up a whole bunch of recipes, and you can look and see, what you've got in your pantry with Epicure and make some of those recipes. Or you can type in the seasoning. So you can type in vegetable broth and it will pop up a whole bunch of recipes that include the vegetable broth. So it's really, really an amazing resource, and something that, a lot of customers don't actually know about that. And it's just a great way to, do some meal planning, meal prepping, deciding what Epicure products you might want to buy based on the recipes, things like that. You're going to dump in your seasoning pack. I'm gonna mix this up in a second. And we're gonna put in 1 tablespoon of water and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. So again, I love this because we are 100% gluten-free and nut-free. So, you can add the kind of whole food ingredients that you like on the side. I love being able to make dressing with the kind of oil that I like, and not, just buying what the store brand is made with. So I'm gonna just pop that in there. And then into this, I'm going to chop some peppers. So this is our ceramic knife. If you've never had a ceramic knife, they're phenomenal. You do have to be a little bit careful. You're not gonna cut into a butternut squash with this or anything. So you can see how amazing this slices through these peppers, and that is what we're gonna add in. So this is our meat separator, and this is what I'm using just to blend this all together. Now, of course, we're going to mix it a little bit when it's ready, but this goes in, guys, for as long as it takes the meat to cook in your microwave, and usually in mine, that is about 7 minutes. So if I wasn't talking to you and I was doing all of this in real time, especially if I was just making the main course, we don't generally have like too much dessert during the week, but this whole meal takes me less than 10 minutes to make. And this together, oh my gosh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. I cannot tell you how good this smells. And listen, you do have to like lemon. I don't know what the question was, but no, she really does this all the time. I really do this all the time. This is how I cook every single night. This is what the Chia Jam looks like. So it's still a little bit liquidy. As soon as this cools down, it's going to thicken and it's gonna be the consistency of jam. The 3 weeks of dinner collection. I wanted to just talk really quickly about that. It's something that I love highlighting right now because it does contain some of our new products. It contains some of our favorites, our all-time favorites. And so for $53.50 Canadian, there is a different price if it's US. I can pull that up if anyone needs or pop it below. It works out, each meal pack serves generally 4 to 6. Obviously, it depends on the size of your eaters, but usually for myself and my husband and my kids, because we have younger kids, we get dinner plus leftover, and it works out to about $3 a serving, no matter what you're making, in average, okay? And what's included is the general towel, the rotisserie chicken, the enchilada seasoning, which is phenomenal. You can make enchiladas in the steamer in less than 10 to 12 minutes from scratch. Like, absolutely amazing. So that's one of our new ones. It's really exciting that's in there. Of course, the crispy, crunchy lettuce wraps, the pad thai, which is so much better than takeout in my opinion. And again, cheaper because when I get takeout Thai food, my kids pick out half of the stuff that's in the pad thai. When I make it at home, I make it with the vegetables that they like, so they cannot complain. They have to eat it. The creamy pesto parmesan chicken, which is amazing. So sweet and sour stir fry, which is amazing. Taco, red Thai curry, beef and broccoli, stir fry, the pulled pork, butter chicken, the Alfredo, donair, and buffalo wings. So if you could imagine all of those, and it comes with a digital meal plan. The 3-week dinner collections is just a great way to try a bunch of stuff and find your favorite so that you know moving forward which ones you really want to commit to. This is the kind of business that is completely recession proof. In 23 years, this last year, 2020, and now this year, just in the first few weeks, has been our busiest time ever. More people are cooking at home right now. More people are trying to stay healthy, eat healthy, just change things up, keep it exciting. And this is what Epicure is offering. So if you've ever thought about starting your own business, if you are needing some extra cash right now, if you need a full-time income, this is now my full-time income. I've retired from being a massage therapist, which I did for 23 years, and I am doing this. I'm doing this full time because number one, I love it. Number two, it's earning me more money than my massage career ever did. And what I love about this is just doing this. I get to help people. I get to, I get to share good food with people. I get to give people what they're really looking for and needing in their lives, which is just easier meal times, less stress, and healthy food that tastes good. It's almost risk-free. You get a great business kit. Go and check out the business kit. You know, a lot of people overthink starting a business because generally it costs a lot of money and it takes a lot of extra time and effort away from what you're already doing. Well, with Epicure, you can start a business for less than a trip to Costco, actually much less than my trips to Costco. And you are doing it while you are cooking dinner at home, okay? So please reach out. Please, ask me what it's all about. Absolutely no obligation, but I love sharing. And my biggest passion right now in business is helping my team succeed. We have doubled our January 2020 sales in the first 2 weeks in this year, our team sales, which is incredible. Like in a pandemic, right? So I could go on and on about it because it's very, very exciting. I'm going to show you how I plate this. I'm going to put our dessert together and we're done. If you're using Boston lettuce, which is my favorite, the trick is you double layer the opposite way, and then if you want, you can add an extra little part just in the middle so that nothing falls through. So one night I might do a stir fry, one night I would do this, and again, I use the meal plans that Epicure has put together. But here you go, guys. Look at how beautiful that is. This is like restaurant quality. And again, if I wasn't talking to you, I probably would have had this done in no time. Here you go, babe.
Thank you.
Don't make too many noises. Don't make too many chewing noises. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with the dessert because it's super fun. So I just layer this in the fridge like this to cool down. And I'm going to use our little 3-in-1 spatula. All of our utensils come with the steel shaft in the middle. So everything is super strong, but flexible. See that right at the end. So if I was scraping all of this out, I can scrape all the sides and, get it nice and clean. I am super excited about this, I'm not gonna lie. I hope that you have enjoyed tonight. Again, if you haven't had a chance, there you go. If you have any more questions, please pop them below. I hope that you could really see with what I shared tonight how easy Epicure makes it to just not fuss too much. All of our food and recipes are generally made the same way. If you want to make a fajita dinner, you get the protein and the vegetables that you want, you squeeze in a lime and you pop in the fajita seasoning and you pop it in the microwave. And it's just so simple. I'm loving being able to really customize this type of food for myself and my family. And I hope you guys, can just see from what I've shared. And again, if you're ready to book a cooking class, please reach out to me. You can earn all of your products for free. And really that for me is how I grow my business. This is the way we share. And that is how I build my customer base. Have a great night. I will see you later. Bye for now, guys.